Hello everyone, and you're very welcome to join today's video. My name is Finbar. This is Inspired Life Tarot. So if you found this video, perhaps there's a very good reason for it. I do set the intention for my own spiritual work that the people who need to hear my message actually find it. Um, so I really hope this resonates with you. And this is a very important message coming off the full moon. It's been the central theme in my readings today so far, and I decided to make a video for it as well. So you're very welcome. My name is Finbar. This is Inspired Life Tarot. I'd appreciate any follows, any likes, any commentary. Please say hello, and consider sharing this video as well. Sharing is caring, and of all the billions of people in the world and all the millions of people videos on YouTube, you're hearing this one, so it's a very good reason. So let's get to it. Thank you so much for staying. Thank you for your attention. I will be doing a tarot read now in terms of what we need to focus on, what are the obstacles that may be in place, and how we resolve them to get the results that we really want for ourselves right now. So I'm going to look at the action that's needed, what's the obstacle in place, the solution, and then the long-term approach to success. Because we're coming off a new moon, and so many people set new intentions. Yes, we set a focus, we feel we're getting alignment, we've got inspiration, and then sometimes we just fall back into the same patterns, the same behavior, same thoughts, and the cycle doesn't even begin. Okay, so that's what this read is truly all about. So let's begin. So our very first card today in terms of the action that you need to take right now. What do we have for you? Okay, just get these cards going the way I need them. Just cleaned a little bit clingy. So what action do we need to take right now? So here we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, very apt. Some readers say this the card of good luck. I really do hope you have good luck, but I don't believe in luck, and let's leave it up there and do nothing and hope it happens. Hope's a negative. Let's make it happen. Okay, this is about situations changing, situations evolving. So what are we going to do? We're going to sit around idly and watch things move and change around us? Or are we going to get involved? So this is really encouraging you to get in the game. We need to roll with the punches. We need to understand everything is moving, and we need to play our part and play our role. You need to be the hand that turns your wheel of destiny now. As you know, I'm a very proactive reader. I'm not into the clickbait nonsense. There's enough of it out there without me starting it. I'm a very proactive coaching, mentorship type reader. So that's what you read. That's the action that is needed right now. Okay, what's the obstacle? What's stopping? What's getting you stuck in your way? What's the spanner in the works for you right now? Okay, what's your obstacle? Here we have the 5, 6, 7, 8 of swords. Swords are how we're thinking about things, how we're processing things. This is someone bound up with their own limiting beliefs, with their own fear. Just because we can't see exactly how things are going to pan out, we can get frozen, we get panicky, we get stressed, we have anticipatory anxiety. And ultimately that comes from a sense of control because we're not sure how it's going to go. And if it goes wrong, how are we going to think? How are we going to feel? Well, how are other people going to be judging us? Okay, ultimately how are you going to be judging yourself? So this is someone frozen in fear, bound up with limiting beliefs. You need to understand that you are not your thoughts. Do you remember that old adage years ago? Well, I grew up with it. I'm getting on a little bit. That, I think, therefore I am. Okay? Well, that's a load of horse shit. You are not your thoughts. There's a part of you aware of your thoughts, and that's the real you. That's the real you that had the hopes and the dreams and the intuition, and continued to do have those. And then our ego, conscious monkey mind starts to get in the way and tells you can't do it. Okay? So this is your obstacle. You are your own greatest obstacle. So this is about fate now. I'm actually putting a course together to help people to really get over this and really start manifesting their best lives. So this is about understanding that you are tripping yourself up with how you're thinking. Okay? So we need to start working at new beliefs, new thoughts, and understand what those limiting beliefs are. Is the very first step. When you think of maybe I should do this, could I do that? Wouldn't it be wonderful if I did this? What does that little inner voice say? That little inner voice is the key to what the limiting the belief is. And a belief is not something cast in stone. It's only something that you've kept supporting and kept thinking. So stop it. Told you it's not clickbait. So that's what's stuck in your way. That's your obstacle. What's the solution to this? Well, we know what the solution is. But let's pull a card for further encouragement. What's the solution to you being stuck in your own way with negative, limiting, anxiety-provoking thinking? King of Fire. Very good. So this is about leadership, authority. This is about taking control. And it's a real card, real sort of a shake-up energy, encouraging you to take control of yourself, take control of your destiny. This is about creative energy as well. The Eight of Swords we just had, the lady had a red dress on her, okay? That red is indicative of her base chakra. And that's the code to the card. How do we unbind ourselves? How do we take our blindfolds off? How do we get a clear sense of focus on what it is we need to do and what we want? Well, we need to get in touch with that spirit in ourselves, the fire, the creative energy, that sparking and drive and enthusiasm, that competitive edge to us. And that's exactly what this card here is. This is the King of Fire, okay? Forthright, authoritative, creative, determined energy. The key to this card and the key to the long-term success of this card is the King's discipline. He's not the Knight of Fire running around chasing every shiny object. He knows exactly what he's focusing on. He knows exactly what the mission is, and he disciplines his energy, disciplines his fire, and disciplines that creativity for the long run. He paces himself. Okay, so that's the solution to getting out of here. One of them, really take that forthright, authoritative role now, rather than internalizing all your fears and freezing yourself in a state of inaction. So that's the key. So thank you so much. If that resonates with you so far, please consider commenting. I'd love to hear any feedback. If you do require private work, private consultation, private readings with me, you can book me through inspiredlifetarot.com or DM me. So taking all this into consideration then, what's the long-term approach to this? Okay, changing limiting beliefs just doesn't happen in the blink of an eye. It takes dedication, it takes work, it takes understanding, it takes self-reflection and discipline, but they can be changed. Very simple example is Santa Claus or the Tooth Fairy. Do you still believe in them? No. And once we had enough evidence and everyone else around us stopped colluding with us, that belief was burst like a bubble. So your beliefs are no different. And if we detract from the energy of them like that, you can make immediate changes. Okay, so taking all that into consideration, what's the overall long-term approach now for you to keep focused, keep aligned with your new goals going forward? What do we have? What's the key? And the key is we have the Seven of Wands, more fire. See the fire energy here it's really encouraging that creativity, drive, competitive passion with you. And this is a card of really encouraging you to stand up and fight. It's about the challenge at hand, okay? And it's about standing up for your truth, standing up for what you believe in, standing up for your value, obviously appreciating what you do have and how far you've come, but not being afraid now to really stand up for yourself and back yourself in your own corner. That's the long-term approach to this. So I really do hope that's the encouragement you need today. My apologies that I'm not giving you a load of clickbait and the tall, handsome gentlemen are around the corner. You're going to win the lottery and all that stuff. Sorry for my cynicism. It's incredible some of the stuff that's on YouTube and across socials. So my name is Finbar. I really wish you a wonderful day. Really hope that's the encouragement you need, the message you needed to hear today. If you need to speak to me in person, you can book me through inspiredlifetarot.com. But do comment here. Let us know where you're from. Say hello. Building up quite a following on TikTok. And join us on the lives if you do have a question or commentary. And we are there throughout the day. So for now, and for this Friday, and for the weekend, we'll love you and leave you. Thank you so much. Take care.